Hello everyone and welcome back for another one of Xander's one-shots. We are going to be touching with Penumbra Black Plague today as part of our Penumbra weekend special. Carrying on the story, it was released about 2 years after Penumbra, and it is still very much the same game as far as I can tell from the graphic style. I don't see what could possibly go wrong with this. Tiny spot of terror never hurt anyone. Let's not bother with a tutorial. I'm pretty certain that it's going to be properly challenging.
Without this foundation, you could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you.
Well, that's not ominous.
I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was.
Well, we've seen that.
I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt.
Well, canonically, this story
I
took a
ventured
turn for the
boldly
dark.
onwards and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was. All of these things. So human, so perfect. And yet still I fail to do what I must now ask of you.
Let's see what it's going to thrust upon us. It's a good start. We're awake, sounds like we're alive, sounds like we're not alone as well. Okay, looks like we got the same interface as we had before. Yeah. Oh, we can move this out of the way. Well, let's do that in a bit, maybe. Totally cold, don't think the place is going to get any warmer. At least we get an indicator for where our cursor is this time when we're not directly pointing at it. An office desk looks like someone's been using it as a workbench. What's in the drawers? Nothing. This doesn't sound good. This sounds like terrifying. Between light and shadow exists an entire world. That world is necessarily our own. Well, that's once again kind of a bit terrifying. Can we open the vice? We can spin it, but we can't really do much with it. Anything or anyone. Can we squeeze this in it? I want to squeeze this in it. Don't think it's going to let us, though. We can drag this out of the way. Ventilation covered down, those screws are tight. Need a tool to get it open. There should be a tool in that toolbox, but that's fine. Let's see what else we've got in here, because loot the room is always the first port of call. Single coin. We're rich. We can retire and give up this life of crime. Various paper clippings, a recipe for French toast, some sort of article covering Carnival in Reno. One of the things, stock market review for 1989. Well, that's not much help. We don't have a flashlight, so can't see anything further in there. Alright, let's see what's under here. Close to freezing cold. I guess. That's locked. That's not going to give us much opportunity to progress. I don't think we can use a pencil for anything. So let's have a look at this vice again. It doesn't actually seem to be opening up at all. Okay. Above the thing, ventilation. Can't do anything with the hinges. Ah, the coin! The coin could be used to unscrew these, probably. A little bit too thick to work. Fine. I see what this is like. Bing! See, I'm smart. Question is, why are we in this cell? Not much, but I guess in this hellhole is my only way out of this hellhole. So we've still got the coin, good. May 2001. I wasn't sure how long I'd been out, but my head still hurt. Either it hadn't been long or they had hit me really hard. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and all of a sudden I really didn't care. I was getting out. Better believe it. We are getting the hell out of Dodge. Someone's been here before. It better not have been me. Well, that looks like some kind of X-ray thing. Let's not go in there. That. Oh god, it. Is this putting me back to the entrance? Okay, yeah, it is. If this game starts doing those jumping, slight paranoia, haven't you been this way before things? No, I'm pretty certain it's all my salvation. There's some paper there on the ground. Well, I guess you got my last note. We're through the thick of it now. If you, like me, have just escaped into the ventilation, we shouldn't be far from the stronghold set up in the mess hall. Should be safe there. I'll be marking my route. If you follow that, you should be fine. Almost home and dry now. I heard Howard's been working on a cure. See, we knew Howard from those artifacts in the previous game. Maybe we can beat this thing after all. Maybe when I get back, we'll be able to sort everything out. By the time you make it through, you'll be just in time for tea and medals. Maybe with some hot chocolate. How about that? I can't wait. I love hot chocolate. Neil Oswald, Chief Chemist. P.S. Careful of the mess hall security. I designed it myself. It's sensitive to organic material. That makes me feel so happy. So let's have a look around the area first. Someone's blocked there. We've got some boxes that it doesn't look like we can get into. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to pull any of this apart. That's fine. Nothing behind there either. A flare, some batteries. Functioning soda machine. Come to think about it, I wouldn't mind a drink. Can we... Not so sure it's functioning. Oh wait, we could... I was going to say we could put a coin in it, but apparently that works as well. Christ, what am I thinking? I'm putting a coin in the machine. No. Fine. Well, we've got a soda can. Not my favourite flavour, but sweet enough. Still ice cold. Everything in this place is ice cold, I think. Okay, well, it wanted us to go up this way. I'm not convinced that's a brilliant plan, but I don't see we've got much choice, so... don't like the whispering. Is this blocked up? More batteries, at least. Yeah, that is properly blocked up. We're not going to clear that. Fine. We'll have to go the watch your steps direction. Wait, can we clear this way? Not really. Let's pull that back. Yeah, nice and careful. So we're going to fill this with rubble. And put some planks across it. That didn't quite work. Pull it back. That sort of works. Why is our night vision not coming back? Is it just to do with this bit here? It might be. Ah, screwed that up. Well, we could probably angle it so that we can climb out anyway. Let's grab the other one. We'll get that down in there as well. That works. Works well enough. So we know that steam can hurt. Frostiness can hurt as well. Oh. Yep, that door can we put this under the... Hang on, let me turn this around. It's not quite going where I want it to, but you know what I want to do. I want to put it underneath the handle, make sure that thing's not going to move. That's so we can get back in there. There's nothing under there. So, what have we got in here? We got some pretty nasty things. Ketchup, not that we need ketchup. Some kind of big burlap sack. Ah. Can we do something with the thermostat? No, not like that, we can't. Maybe we can throw something at it. What else have we got? We've got batteries, we've got a flare. We could try putting the can of soda on it. Ah. So it thinks that everything's cold now. And the freezer should deactivate. Smart. Laser fires? What? Talk about reacting to organic material.
Chef Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
Well, that's the chap we were supposed to be following. Balls. Patient notes. Darren Gray. Male, 32, Australian. Excavation team. First symptom, patient reported mild disorientation and was asked to lie down. Sedatives administered. Now 3, patient develops a rash on his neck. Possible infection entry point. 2 of the 3 full symptoms are manifested. Deja vu. Patient reports... So we've had a deja vu moment. Paranoia. Said testing is abhorrent to the patient. No doubt the third symptom, oral distortion, will take hold within the next 30 minutes. Abnormal noises, even dismembered voices and alternate personalities are commonly reported in other infected staff. Patient secured as per archaic standard procedure. Bolted the bastard down myself. We can't protect ourselves from infection, but we can take precautions with the infected. Patient pronounced expired by common consent. All those present. Expiration was caused by an overdose of insulin. So they euthanized him. Cool. Death did not occur for 13 minutes, 3 times the expected figure. I wonder what extent Gray could still be considered a man. I mean, this did not go particularly well. Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. Let's try and stand around a corner. Okay, so it reacts to organic matter. That being inorganic isn't triggering it. How the hell do I build something that I can stand on and get over? Maybe just like this. No, mate. I'm sorry, but you're dead, and I'm not taking any chances. That's obviously holding some kind of door back. So let's Jesus! Today's special is keep the unpure out. Only trusted blood will get through. That's totally not creepy. I'm not quite ready to go out there yet. Message board full of scratch marks. Yeah. Good, 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 good. And when I say good, I mean terrifyingly bad, of course. Put that in the corner. Let's put this just slightly out of the way so I can actually pull this. Ah, fine, we'll slide it. We'll go this way instead. Never go the way that it's pointed out to you. Man, I wish I had a gun or a weapon of any kind. Oh, these things again? Got some alcohol. Right, let's have a look at this thing. These things are everywhere. There's still a part of me that's in there. Something that's drawing me in. Yeah. Right, let's get our night vision back and see what we got over here. Some kind of tape player. With no tape in it. There's barrels potentially climbing around, maybe the vents. Some sort of safety instructions. This place is not safe. That's my original cell. Damn that lock indeed. Okay. So if that won't budge, I guess we're going to have to go the other way. One last look around in here just in case there's anything we've missed, but I don't think there is. Oh, wait. We can open these up. So, more batteries. There is a cassette for that tape player. And that looks like nothing else there. I think this guy and me have got different ideas for what should be considered interesting.
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status, Code C, imprisoned. Observing the Turngat movement. I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the viral flare.
Uh-huh.
The species...
Oh, come on! So how did the tape make it into the locker? That's the bigger question here. Alright. Only trusted blood will pass. How are we going to get trusted blood? No, that's not going to work. So we need to kill the power out there somehow. Ooh. This could be bad. Do they all have to get to green? Okay, so that does those two. That does those two. That does those two. Or if it's... yeah. Looks like it's very easy to get them onto red. And that's kind of what I want to avoid. So it is all the other way. Okay, fine. There we go. Can I take these now? Can I take him? And it makes it all a lot easier getting past this, but if we need his blood, how am I supposed to get his blood? Or maybe we do have to move through to the next bit, and I might have missed something out here. Well, the air's from the freezer, isn't it? Alright, maybe we're gonna have to go back the other way then. There's nothing wrong with toing and froing. Wait, has it warmed up? Ah. Alright, fine. We are stuck going this way. I'm not going back there again. No, we're definitely stuck. Okay. So we can't grab these. Maybe I can do it now that the... No. Can't go down there. Okay, let's start looking at where the power runs in this place then. Or maybe do something with this. It looked like it nearly worked. I suspect you're not meant to do it that way, though. So that's not the way to pry it open. We can't do it with a flare. Maybe the alcohol will let us loosen it. No. Soda's not going to do it either. Maybe we can go through the wall. No. Or like that, finally. Let's pull cables out. Because that's always a sensible idea. So that was some kind of electromagnet. Fills me with confidence, this really does. Move those tools out the way. Right, let's open this. Painkillers and a syringe because... Uh-oh. Let's say not good. And leave the weird zombie man outside. Does not give me happy feels inside. Oh, did he hear that? I think he heard that. Oh god. Think we got away with it. That was dangerous. Let's not be dangerous again. Being dangerous is a bad idea. Okay. And we definitely don't want to go where it went. This is still powered? Damn it. Guess that means we have to go on. Fingers crossed. Still won't budge. Don't think we can reconnect that. No. Okay, so new things that we got from there. We got the syringe and, well, we got painkillers as well. Syringe for the blood. Syringe for the blood. Just gonna say. Alcohol. I mean, how long has this guy been dead? Yum! If this stronghold was anything like as elaborate as its security, I was in for an experience. I didn't know what to expect, but I was getting used to that. Hey, some daylight. Ish. This one seems specifically broken. I think there's a slight difference. I think that's what happens when you... Welcome to the shelter CD. That's not on our notes at all. It's not on our to-do list either. Yeah, it looks like some kind of glittering, maybe a portal thing. I mean, that's almost like the Stargate ring going round. You're too late, sorry. We packed up and left today. It's been 6 months since we established this stronghold and a year since we released the Turngut virus. Clearly there's no one coming to rescue us. We took a vote and decided to head for the old mine shaft, which is where the last one was, I assume. This installation was built over, right toward the start of the Troubles. One of the scientists got out that way. We haven't heard back from him, but you never know. The vote was 8-3 in favour. Anyone returned to this point? I suggest you do the same. There couldn't be more than a few more survivors out there, even now. And more a number are disappearing, losing it or getting infected. You can make it out via the sewers, then into the shafts. Eventually, we'll all have to find a way up and through the ice. We may yet die of cold, but it's better than what happened to Gray. The only person that may still be out there is Howard. Kind of our leader. He left the base a few weeks ago, and that's part of what led us to this. He'd converted the kitchen into an office and was translating some old texts when he claimed to have found a way to counteract the disease. I guess he didn't make it. Amabel Carlito, the sous chef. So we've got a door there, we've got a door here. And that is locked tight. So we're not getting out that way. Which I'm assuming is like the lift or access shaft, so we're going to have to... carefully move forwards. Maybe into the... Wait, it did say we could get out through the sewers. Take some more painkillers. This is heavy, this one. Can't see anything specific. Ah. Crap inside is drenched with gasoline. Well, we could light a flare and make it explode and open up the sewers that way. Oh, this seems like a bad idea. It's not doing what I wanted to. I want to light it. Maybe there's a lighter that I didn't pick up. Or need to pick up still. I don't see anything up here. And that is locked tight as well. Unless there's a specific place I can take this to, maybe we can take it over to the door. Let's have a look and see if there's anything in the controls. Not really. Ah, that might work. Although I think we didn't exactly get it in there. That let us grab it for a moment. Is it going to explode? Alright, let's drag it onto the thing. Might get hot enough to burn its way through. And throw more chemicals on the fire, I guess. I don't know how this works. I'm just experimenting. Oh, the sprinkler system. Yeah, boy! Yeah! And we used up a flap. God, I'm glad we didn't use them beforehand. Some kind of pan. Is that just bin bags? It is. Unpleasant odor coming from the drain. Well, I think everything in this place is unpleasant. Don't leave your pans on the floor. What the hell is that? Almost looks like a collector's item. Mr. Yart's Tasty Flakes. They're yummy. Different varieties as well. That's random bottles of ketchup. Nothing that we really care about in there. Let's have a look in the other oven. No, we're not going to crawl into the oven, so as tempting as that would be. More batteries. Still haven't found a torch though. And this is the office. Okay, so, the shelter operating system. Let's have a look at research.txt. Howard's research. My research has uncovered something fascinating. Time and time again, I warned Overseer Frisk that I needed to perform a full textual analysis before my translation could be considered complete. He went ahead with the excavation anyway, and now he's paid the price. This facility's security level is high enough that no trace of it exists beyond the confines of these walls. Not even the archaic central cast have records of its location. In fact, the only link to this place in the outside world is the notes I left behind many years ago. However, since the virus was released over 1 year ago, no rescue attempts have been made. Not one person has tried to enter for this, the facility. Just before the virus was released, I sent a message out to someone I could trust. I can only assume that my son Philip has received the note and done as I asked. No matter what happens down here, at least I can rest easy knowing no trace remains of this place. That these secrets will stay buried here. I've learned over the years never to put too much weight on any one discovery, but the information I now hold is vital, not just to our survival, but to the future of our species. First thing in the morning, I intended to call on volunteers to set out into the infected area of the shelter. No one will come, but I shall ask all the same. I'll make a move to the library research station first, and it's all unknown variables. After that, I shall simply have put my faith in this discovery. If I'm wrong about this, I will barely make it through residential. To think I left my family for this place, for this organization, which is more horrible, that I've sacrificed something so dear, or that I do not regret it for a second. Howard LaFresque, Chief Translator. Well, that was bad. Right, we need to put the CD in. Let's do that.
Welcome to Shelter Research Station, Greenland. Shelter is an almost entirely self-sufficient installation built in the 70s to further serve the
With
purposes
computer
of
system.
the archaic elevated caste in their pursuit and defense of ancient knowledge. As a new member of the facility, there are some basic rules you should be aware of in order to be useful to the archaic.
Okay, good to know.
Shelter provides living facilities, including a mess hall, gymnasium, and medical bay, in addition to the stipulated array of laboratories, chemical and biological, workstations, excavation equipment, and security. Please use the former at your leisure, but expect to be assigned to the latter with a moment's notice.
Of course.
Second, due to the nature of our work here, should you feel in any way ill, lightheaded, or otherwise mentally incapacitated, do not report to the medical facility. Fasten yourself securely to whatever solid object may be available.
Oh, this is not good.
And await retrieval by our trained professionals. In a worst-case scenario, be prepared to swallow your personal cyanide capsule, which will be issued after this briefing. The Archaic hates to lose its treasured staff, but it may be for the good of the operation.
Oh, for the operation.
We know you will enjoy your work with us.
Yeah, why not just make that a nail and put it in the head? Right. Password changes. I wonder, are these going to be noted down? Yes, good. And yeah, that's just the introduction text. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up, aren't I? So that's 236 1167. I'm sure that's not a terrible idea. Northwestern lead miner for high local suicide rates may be due to chemical deposits. World War II breaks out. World War II ends. Commanding officer. Abnormally large species of grey rockworm. In fact, let's have a look at this in the actual book. Vault an ancient artifact discovered during routine maintenance. Mines shut down. New lead mine operations on site of old mine. Malformed local fauna, large grey rockworm. Accident involving large-scale deaths caused in time. Wow. Archaic becomes aware of events in Greenland. Construction begins on the shelter station. Second excavation site. Site being close due to hostility of local fauna. Yeah, that'll probably be the spiders and, you know, the dog things. Okay, that doesn't sound good at all. Let's have a look at this thing. Like I've got one less thing to worry about. But what does it do? What does it do? Okay. Well, having found the office, I think that is probably going to be a good point to finish this episode. This has been Penumbra Black Plague. It is a hell of a lot of fun so far, and I'm really liking the style of gameplay. I'm tempted to play a little bit more myself, but as with all one-shots, let me know what you think of it. If you are interested in picking it up, there will be a link in the description below, but I'm going to finish this episode here before we delve too far into the storyline. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, and join me again next time for something completely different with another one of Xander's one-shots. I'll see you soon.